Hey everyone, and welcome into Uncharted Realms, this Sunday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are excited to bring you a little bit late coverage of round one of Out of the Box Gaming's Armory. Blitz Commoner. That's right, Commoner. You heard it. Only common cards allowed today, except heroes. Those will be allowed of any rarity, but only commons. Before we dig into our players a little bit, we're going to talk a little bit about Out of the Box Gaming. Out of the Box Gaming is a store local to Thomasville, North Carolina, specializing in in-store play, nice, wild, fun formats like this, and a marketplace for trading card singles. So if you're in the market to try out some new formats, to get some new decks, or if you saw those national events and they really struck your fancy, go ahead and check out Out of the Box Gaming in person or outoftheboxgaming.com. We've got a fun one here. We're fortunately coming in a little bit late. It's Corey on the Ira against Andrew on the Oldham. So these fellows trying to throw it down there and get it on. Andrew here finds himself pretty up against the wall as he's sitting with 3 life. So far not in Kadachi lockout range just yet, but Andrew is trying to make this Oldham work. I know he made some tweaks lately in order to avoid going to time all the time. So maybe that's why he's sitting down there at 3 life already, trying to speed things up. His opponent's sitting at 8, so I could believe it. So Corey here, we're gonna finish that turn, and we'll break right in on Andrew here. It's hammering time. That's it, all day, every day. Just swinging the hammer, coming in for Notos for 4, and that'll be all she wrote there. No surprise. Just firing away. It's not a winner's will, which actually definitely tells me Andrew did make a lot of changes. It's not winner's will rampant or Rampart's head. Andrew definitely went more of an aggro strategy today. You're going more of the Bravo kind of lines. He gets 2 damage in there, gets Corey down to 6. Corey letting us know he messed up 1 turn and it's coming back to bite him. It kind of seems that way, but Andrew, he's got the shields down. I think he would rather have a Ram's head right now, but to block up that Kadachi every turn. But hey, you know what? We'll see. Indeed. So Corey here went Kadachi for 1, Surging Strike for 5, go again. Leaving 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal to combat that with could be Razors. Eventually it's gonna come across. Surging Strike normally has 4, but it's +1 thanks to the Ira ability. Andrew goes no blocks on that one, but you know, as we're watching this, how is everybody else doing? How are you doing today? Let me know. And who do you always have to win? I love hearing your opinions on it. Let me know which way you think this is gonna finish out. You know, we're cheating a little bit. Oh gosh, a red pummel. So trying to end the game, Corey is. Andrew's gonna do Oldham's ability, try to stay alive. Andrew's blocking 7, taking 2, going down to 1. Oh no. Andrew has to pass a turn back as well. So each Kadachi now rips a card out of the hand, and it's Bad News Bears territory for our Guardian player. Corey comes in. Kadachi for 1. No surprise there. We're going to see Kadachi taking away cards out of the hand here for Andrew. He doesn't have the Ram's head, so he does eventually will fatigue out and or just die to Ninja overbearing this. All Corey needs is 2 more attacks or a Razor Reflex here. Andrew says you got it. I can't do it. Puts it up to 5 over the 3. That's 2. Andrew, I guess, does not have a Earth card in hand, or just calling it. Sees it writing on the wall, calls it out. And so that will close it out there. Remember, this is Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner event. Commoner, for those that don't know, gets played in the Blitz format. 2 of everything, but only commons. Oh, excuse me, that's why Andrew doesn't have the ranch set. I'm sorry. I'm over here I'm over here thinking Blitz. Oh boy, I forgot it was Commoner already. Wow, it's a great round one there. No wonder, no wonder Andrew doesn't have the Ram's head. I know he was wishing for it. I'll tell you that. I was looking for it. I gotta switch my mindset up though. Watching too much Nationals and Commoner. So fun stuff there. But all right, that closes us out for round number one. Forget anything about the Ram's head. And that is Andrew falling to Corey, the Ira. Very strong in Commoner, so I expect to see a lot more of that later. But we'll find out there in round number two, as we'll see you there. Of course you would, Cat. Of course you would. And for those in the pause, we're trying to get that music coming back up. That was pretty cool last time. So 1 second there. Get it your way. All right, round 2 coming up, fellas. Hey everyone, and welcome into Uncharted Realms' Sunday event. I'm Brent, alongside Trimmer to be named, and we are excited to bring you round 2. Round 2 coverage. So, out of the box gaming's Armory Commoner. That's right, I said Commoner for those still watching, or those who aren't aware yet. That Commoner goes down on the Sundays thanks to Out of the Box Gaming. A little bit about Out of the Box Gaming. Out of the Box Gaming is a store local to Thomasville, North Carolina. Specialized in-store play and a marketplace for trading card singles. Well, technical difficulty here. All right, yeah, technical difficulties here, but we're back. All right, welcome back. All right, I hope everybody's having a great time. Before we dig into our players, though, a little bit about Out of the Box Gaming, who so graciously allows these events to happen. It gives us these awesome, cool, special, fun games that we get to bring to you. Out of the Box Gaming is a store local to Thomasville, North Carolina. Pretty cool place. I got a nice little small town feel to it, but big town aspirations. Out of the Box Gaming itself is a specializes in in-store play. They have weekly drafts and a whole bunch of fun special events like your Commoner, like your they have like a box double up going on here coming up. They also have their farewell charade event coming up. So if you're in the area, check out Out of the Box Gaming in person, or if you're looking for extra cards, something shipped out to you, check out outoftheboxgaming.com and you can find any card you need. And that's across all formats: Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Pokemon, MetaZoo, you name it, he's got it. So go ahead and check out outoftheboxgaming.com. So here in our Commoner event, I was a little bit sad last time. I was thinking like legendaries, and I was like, oh man, that would have been nice to have. Well, yeah, of course, it's a Commoner event. All right, we have a special, spicy, fun one for you here today. Luca is on the Benji. Benji's pretty cool. He's up against Paul on the Ira. So it's a ninja v ninja matchup. But alas, Benji here has, you know what Ira does. Benji, however, on the other hand, would you go ahead and pull Benji up for me, if you don't mind? Benji here. Attack action cards you control with 2 or less power can't be defended by cards from hand. It's pretty that's pretty cool, right? So Benji also has the once return effect when attack action card you control hits. The next attack this turn gains +1. Thank you. Now the downside to Benji, even though you can do all these unblockable attacks, is that they are small attacks and you start at 3 less life. You start at 3 less life, so that kind of equates out the blocking disadvantage. Well, sort of. It's supposed to. Whether it does or not, it remains to be seen. But I have high hopes for Luca, and I think Luca probably has my vote on general principle alone. But who do you guys think is going to take this match as Paul comes through with a torrent of tempo for 5? If it hits, go again. It's actually for 6 because of the Ira's ability, I believe. Should be up for 6. Luca throws 2 pieces of equipment in there and a Vapor Scene as a defense reaction to block up all of it. Luca over there was doing a Iron Rod helmet, breaking scales, Vest of the First Fist, and the Snapdragon Scalers. A little bit of armor, a little bit of effects. There goes his helmet. It's got the blade break on it. Paul there did not get his action point refreshed. Does not want to pop the Snapdragon Scalers so early. So, yeah, Says sounds good. Paul, on the other hand, going a little different strategy, not defensively, but he's going with the Hope Merchant's Hood, the hardened cross straps, the stubby. This was it, the stubby hammers, I think, or Gallantry Gold. No, stubby hammers, and the Snapdragon Scalers. Luca coming in, head jab, yellow, coming in for 2. That already has go again. Cat thinks Benji can chip away, but Ira probably has it. Yeah, no, I think it's a valid assessment. But we'll see. Paul already down to 13 though. As his life total continues to fall. Push the point coming in for 7. Now this one's blockable here by Paul. But Luca is almost guaranteed a fair amount of damage a turn. Push the point's great combination card in here with Benji, considering that your first attack may just be unblockable. So your push to point is almost guaranteed. Almost. I would like to see Luca fire away with some of these Kadachis as well, but with a 2-card hand, that's not too shabby. One second here, though. I'm trying to find out if Luca did pitch for the push. All right, yeah, I had to double check that. I was like, I didn't see a pitch. And Luca just had forgot to throw it out there. So it's all good. It is all good. Everything's all covered up. Luca there passes the turnover. Gives himself some serious cards. Really, it didn't matter at all because he still has extra cards to arsenal. So just a simple whoops. It's like forgetting your keys. In the door or whatnot. Paul, he says, I like that cheap go again strategy. So I'm gonna lake tap for 4 go again. Great attack above the break point there. Paul firing it away early. Without the Mask of Momentum there, you don't have to lead Kadachi attack action. You can kind of tweak your turn to match what you got. So Paul here. Ooh, had he waited till 5, he actually would have been above the 4 break point there. But that's okay. Paul says, Rising Knee Thrust blue, he wants a combo. Rising Knee Thrust is combo in here, so it's going to get +2 and go again. Since Lake Tap was the last action, last attack this combat chain. So I like to see it. We don't get to see a lot of attacks and Blitz, that combo. So I love to see this. Rising Knee Thrust was not blocked. Luca fell to 11, and then Kadachi came in. Or fell to 12, and Kadachi came in down to 11. Paul then says, okay, all right, I'll match your arsenal as well. Draw up. So pretty decent back and forth here for both of our ninja players. It's looking like a very fun, grindy matchup here in the commoner. I'm happy to see the Benji. I haven't seen him yet. Still waiting for a Reiner. And some of the other heroes. I did say the first person to bring Data Doll probably gets kicked out of the tournament, though. So, be aware. Be aware. Or beware. Both in the same way. Ooh, Luca. Come in here with a Brandish of the yellow. It's not blockable. Next weapon attack this turn is going to gain +1. As Paul falls to 6. Paul's on a clock. Paul's on a serious clock here. As he's going to have difficulty staying alive through the Benji. Maybe Benji prevent blocks is the secret tech. Kevin, one of our Germans here, had some secret sauce with the Lightning Lexi, but ever since Ball Lightning got banned, he's been a little sad about it. because he actually was dominating with the Lightning Lexi and Commoner out of nowhere. It was great. All right, Kadachi coming in here. One's coming in for 2, and then we got the head jab for 2. Ball can't block it. Falls to 4. Now Luca says, "Okay, Vest goes. Let me get 2 resources there." Luca gets to pop that because he had an attack action card he controlled hit. That's the requirement there to get your 2 resources. Vest is a nice resource generator. It's sort of the opposite to Cross Trap. And then we have a Hurricane Kick as our final attack action card here for Luca. Maybe that's not a Hurricane Technique. I'm sorry. God, some of these common cards get me. All right, but Paul was able to block 3, take 1, fall to 3, and now stares down 11-3. Now Paul still has all of his equipment available, so he may be able to use that to turn the tide to get the tempo back. Stubby Hammers gets popped. That's going to give a +1 to the next attack action card, or to all attack action cards with 3 or less base power. Pretty neat. It actually comes in for 1. Paul might have some combo here. He popped the Stubby early. Whirling Mist Blossom gets the +1. And the +1 from the Ira. So up to 4. Great break point there. That'll pull 2 cards out. Normally, Whirling Mist Blossom can get blocked up by just 1. But here we go. Paul expertly giving himself an above breakpoint attack. So if Whirling Mist Blossom hits, and it is the 2nd or higher chain link in a row to hit, he will draw 2 cards. So Luca says, nah, we can't allow that. There's 2 out in front of that. And that may help Paul stay alive, but Luca's got a lot of health to work with and just needs to find a pair of 2 attacks. And he wins the game. He's got the Snapdragon Scalers to do it too. If there's 0 for 2 head jabs, Luca will take it. Actually, I mean, technically a 2 and a 1. So he could just have a blue head jab and a yellow head jab. And take it there. But we'll see. Luca now has the entire game on his shoulders. It's his game to lose. As he stares down 2 cards. Paul going to try to survive on 3 life. Oh, no. Luca does not have it directly, but gets to go into Kadachi's. It's just scary here for Paul. Normally, playing against a ninja, you could take some of these Kadachis right now. Use your life total to the last little bit. It's scary here, though, as Paul goes no blocks. Now Luca only needs an unblockable attack here from Benji, and he wins the game. Kadachi. Another Kadachi for 1. Paul has to make the decision whether or not these can be blocked or not. Whether he can block that last card remaining in Luca's hand. I have to imagine that he can't. Luca, it may only be an attack for 1. The real question is, does Paul get out of this turn or not? Now, Paul additionally would need to threaten cards out of the hand. Would have to threaten lethal against Luca next turn. With a 3-card hand. Ooh, turn of tempo for 5. The on hit doesn't matter, but it still will pull out 2 cards. Paul, we guessed incorrectly. I liked what Paul did, but I would have been incorrect as well. Oh, sink below means 1 card. Paul does take 1, so he does survive through the turn, leaving 2 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal. And he's going to try to find 9 damage on this turn. Luca just needs to weather the storm. A little bit of life discrepancy here as they're getting it handled here. Paul down to 1. Luca thought he was trying to spot Paul an extra life. A little bit friendly ninja action there. But alas, no, Luca has this game very well tempoed. Paul's going to try to Kadachi. I'm hoping this is Kadachi flying kick. It's definitely needed, although the heart and cross shafts would have had to have gone popped earlier for that to be the case. Otherwise, the chain link would close. Paul just wouldn't have enough resources for it, unless it's in Arsenal. That's about Paul's really only avenues out of this game. Kadachi for 2. Maybe even just a pitch flying kick. No block there from Luca. Taking 2. Down to 6. A scar for a scar. Okay, maybe that's an option too. Paul is underneath life, so scar for scar is going to have go again. So that's coming in 0 for 4. 1 card in hand. Ooh, Razor's Reflex maybe? Ooh. Now what does Luca have Paul on? 1 resource loading, 1 card in hand. Luca says, you know what, we're going to cover that just in case. Block 3. Paul here, Hope Merchant's Hood, shuffles 1 card back in. And we'll draw a card. Wonder if Paul here is looking for erasers. He already has go again, though. Or just another attack, actually. It just needs to follow up. He might have had the razors and shuffled it away, is my guess there. This attack did hit, so Paul may be hoping for a push to the point here as well. Something to keep in mind. That would also threaten some pretty good damage. So, block resolves. Or chain link there resolves. Sends Luca down to 5. 4 life now separates the two of us here, but Paul has to find an attack for 5 here. Oh, didn't have it. Arsenals will have to pass the turn to Luca. With 3 cards in hand, just needs to find 1 unblockable damage. And this is Benji, you say. You got to think he's got to have it. 1 blue attack would do it. Seal the deal. Oh, Luca didn't have it. Kadachi for 1. Lunging press, thrown into the pitch. But Brent, lunging presses are rare, but it wasn't. It was a common originally printed. It got up-printed in Crucible to match some slots. Its power level and original printing is at the common variety. Now, Paul might also just still be locked out. Oh! Scar the Battlefield? Scar the Lance? Oh, gosh. I'm trying to pull that. I think it's Landscape. No. Scout the battle. Okay, scout the battlescape. Holy smokes. Scouring the battlescape. Woo! It wasn't a yellow variety, so it came in 0 for 2. Unblockable from Benji. None of the effects needed to really matter. It didn't matter if it had go again. Didn't matter about the optional cycle a card. Or sinking a card. Luca getting in there. Unblocked damage. It looked pretty good against the Ira. Maybe that is the Ira counter. We got a really awesome meta brewing out up here. As Ira was pretty strong, but then you have all these options. You got the Briar, you got the Benji now, maybe. The Lexi was looking good for a little bit there. Maybe need some new tweaks after the bans. But the Lexi was looking good. The Chain, ooh. All sorts of stuff. So, looking good. But that closes out here for round number 2. Don't go anywhere, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come at you for round number 3 shortly. And we're working on the music. So be patient with that and stay with us on that one. But we'll catch you guys shortly. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Sunday event. Sorry about the music. I swear we're getting it. The mixture audio input things is a little bit weird with the little virtual audio mixer, but it's coming, I promise. But Commoner though is coming at you quicker than that because these rounds are flying by. Not at a not a common pace there. These are going very fast. But welcome back in. This is round 3 of Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner. We're gonna see Luca. It's a Luca show on this Benji. I'm hoping today. He's staring down another ninja. Another ninja in the Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner. So a little bit about Out of the Box Gaming before we dig into it too much as we watch their first turns go down. Out of the Box Gaming store local to Thomasville, North Carolina, specializing in in-store play and bringing awesome, fun, cool formats like this to your screens at home. And they also have a marketplace for trading card singles. So if you're in the market for any sort of trading card game in general, check out Out of the Box Gaming in person or outoftheboxgaming.com. And they can get you what you need for any game that is. So we got Luca. He's our turn 1 player. He's starting things off with a Ravenous Rabble. Hits a yellow, so 0 for 3. No blocks there from Corey. Falls to 17. Corey says he's not played against a Benji before, so I say good luck, have fun. I think Benji gets my vote yet again. Just again on general principle alone. On general principle alone. So looking pretty fun there. Oh, wow. Torn of Tempo coming in. No blocks. Reactions here from Corey. Sinking a card. That does leave 1 over, so it is looking to hit. Corey will take 1. Luca gets the go again. Does not want to use it. Instead, arsenals and passes. So no Kadashi's extra coming in here. Luca says, I don't want the extra damage. I would rather have the extra cards. So favoring cards over chip damage, which makes sense because he potentially could have +1 on the Kadachis with the Benji effect. Benji, for those that aren't aware, has a overall effect that cards with 2 or less base or 2 or less power can't be blocked, but has a once return effect that whenever an attack action card hits, your next weapon attack gets +1. But Luca instead, he might have some juice there in that second card and want to keep it. But Corey here, he's got a response. Kadachi, flying kick. Yellow flavor. Scrumdily yumptious. For those that it's snowing outside, if you see the yellow snow, stay away. Stay away from it. But yellow here, pretty tasty. 6 for 2, not too shabby. Not too shabby in the ninja deck. There are 2 floating. Is it? You know, we've seen some wild stuff. I wouldn't put past Corey to have a potential pummel here. You might say, that Brent, that sounds crazy, but I'm going to tell you what. Crazier things have happened. Luca here blocks 3. No reactions from Corey. He reached for it. I'm telling you. It's a possibility. Kat says she likes seeing the Benji. Because he doesn't play so often. You want to see him win and continue watching him on stream. I agree. Would love to continue seeing this Benji. Just because we don't get too much of it. Luca rocking the same equipment as it was prior. Corey this time. We see a little bit difference in our ninjas. Rocking I believe that's the Ironhide helm. The Ironhide gauntlets. The hardened cross straps, which is the same as the previous ninja. And the Snapdragon scalers, which is the same as the previous ninja as well. So Corey he's got more armor. But he does have to pay for it. Luca, Soul Beat Strike is coming in for 2. If it hits go again, unblockable. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. Benji is just cards from hands, I believe. We'll pull that up so we can look at it again. Can't be defended by cards from hands. So, Luca there was forced now to Snapdragon Scalers. Adrenaline Rush, that's what it was. Oh man, I can't believe I had missed that last round. Woo! Yeah, but Luca there was expecting to get the go again, but since he didn't, Corey was able to block with the Ironhides. So the Ironhides here are actually great tech choice against the Benji. I don't know if Corey realized it or not. But Adrenaline Rush here, we missed it on the previous one. When you play Adrenaline Rush, if you have less life than an opposing hero, it gains +3, so that sends it up to 7. So 7 over 4. Corey's Sync below says reaction. Opting not to sync. Taking 3. 13 all, and Luca says, alright, I'll take it. I will take it. 13 all. It definitely favors the chip away here from the Benji, considering our Benji started 3 less life. We'll see if this can continue. Now Corey's got the advantage here on the actions. Corey goes into Luca. No blocks. Luca takes 1. Kadachi for 1. Kadachi for 2. Oops, we had the life totals flipped, but should be 13-12. Corey is in the lead. Luca's considering. He's liking Breaking Scale's Iron Rod helmet to get 2 block. Stony Wootenhog! Woo woo woo! Wootenhog coming in for 7. Stony Wootenhog actually started to make its way into some classic constructed sideboards due to the nature of preventing Prism. And with the Briar Bands, we may see it start making a sway again. Wootenhog has a nice brute effect there. If it's defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it gets +1. Luca here does not put 2 cards in front of it, so the attack remains at 7. At least at the moment. So Luca looking to take 3. Alright, Luca just confirming that he can continue to play defense reactions there. He has a second sync. Alright. He found a sync with a sync. Blocked out the Stony Wootenhog. Luca takes 2 cards out of the hand, gets to go into his turn with 2 cards. But if they're both unblockable, Luca might find himself with a nice, healthy life advantage here. We'll see. He still has his vest available to him. Luca does. Would need an attack action card to hit to generate 2 resources there. Luca does not have 2 unblockable cards, just has Kadachi's, which is still pretty good. That evens out the life totals, 12 apiece, as Corey doesn't block it. Corey likes his hand, identifies that he needs to keep the aggressiveness up, otherwise he'll start getting chipped away. Brandish here. If it hits, your next weapon attack this turn gains +1. Corey would have to block it with the Ironhides. This Kadachi is now going to come in for 3. +1 from Benji effect, +1 from Brandish. No cards in hand here for Luca. That's a pretty good turn. That's a pretty good turn. Corey takes the 3 down to 7. Loves his full grip. Loves the 4 cards. That's pretty scary. That's scary to think about. But 12-7 or 7-12 here as we go into Corey's turn. All right, there. Just wanted to make sure everybody's got the life totals accurate. As Corey leads in with Kadachi for 1. It might be another flying kick turn. Something to keep in mind. Luca goes no blocks, down to 11. Or push the point. Nope, definitely Kadachi for 2 then. So that kind of tells me either flying kick or combo. Keep an eye out for that. So Luca at 11, staring down 2. That would put him to 9. He might be willing to take it. Breaking Scale is still there. He catches the fact that he accidentally destroyed him. They're not gone yet. They can block and stick around. Give your combo cards +1 to Breaking Scale too. Luca going to the tank though here. On the 2. Going no blocks. No reactions there from Corey. As Luca falls to 9. Still 2 life to the advantage. Heart and Cross Trap though going to be broken. It's going to kill the chain. Open the center. Coming in now for 4. No blocks from Luca. And a pummel. Oh no. Oh no. Up to 7 on hit. Discard a card. I hope Luca's got some defense reactions. Needs those sync blows again. Telling you, what did I say earlier though? Corey's got the pummels. I bet you were like, I don't believe him. I'm telling you, it's there. It's there. So it looks like Luca's gonna have to take this 7 and fall down to 2 and discard a card. Oh, has a fate foreseen though. Checks the top. Luca will take 3. And we'll have to discard a card. So keep some life there. That's real nice, but it is gonna affect his next turn. Now his 2-card turn. His 2-card turn was pretty good last time. Discards a lunging press. So that's a 0 for 3 for the Kodachis there, and or potentially a +1 follow on. But Luca says I'm gonna continue with the Kodachi route. Kodachi for 1. And then Kodachi for 1 likely. And then into the card from hand, but we'll see. Corey looks at his hand. Doesn't necessarily want to lose cards from it. Says it's a very interesting grip. Corey gets a hands check and says, because you only have 1, I'm going to risk it. No blocks. Likely to take a lot of damage this turn, Corey might. Ooh, fine center. Excuse me, open the center for 5. No go again here. No ability to give it go again. Corey says, fate foreseen. Open the center is a great combo card there with the head jab. It gets +1 go again and dominate if head jab was played prior. And if you remember, head jab's a 0 for 3 with go again itself. Luca does breaking skills as an attack reaction there to pump it up to 6, getting 2 damage across, gives him the life total advantage again. But we're in the tempo lockout area. If Corey can threaten lethal, Luca might just get locked out of the game, but has a lot of life to work with here. Keep in mind though, Corey does rock pummels. Corey still with 2 cards in hand. Kodachi for 2. Now we know there's no pummel here, but potential razors this turn. If Corey has a 0 cost attack. No block, says Luca. Down to 3. Oh, that was so risky. Razor's reflex would have killed him potentially. Luca might be sitting on. Oh, flying kick for 7. That's actually not the worst here for Luca. He knows no cards in hand. If he has that defense reaction, he gets to throw it out there, lose 1 card from the hand, get a 3-card grip to get 4 life here out of Corey, and Benji might be able to take it here. Oh man, my money goes on because Luca no block that Kodachi. I think he definitely put Corey on either not having the Razor's reflex, hoped he didn't have the Razor's reflex, or he had a defense reaction himself. So, oh boy, it is spicy business here down at the end. That's most commoner games kind of finish out that way. So as always, this is a pretty fun format, to say the least. Luca's considering still. This is a very important turn because he could potentially just end the game on the next one. Blocks 5. There's 2 cards in hand, taking 2, down to 1. So Luca did unfortunately have to throw 2 cards out there. Did not have the defense reaction, so kept himself rather dangerously open to a Razor's reflex, but it might pay off. Double brandish, double head jab for 1. Oh darn, head jab for 1, not the yellow head jab. It's unblockable, but there is the Ironhide gauntlet still for Corey. Corey might actually end up taking this one and waiting for the next one. He knows he can't get blown out by a 3-er. But Corey says, I'm going to keep safe nonetheless. He'll block 2. Luka thought he could get his fist out there. At least he was expecting it. You could tell by his action and his response there. Did not get the attack action card to hit, so did not get the free resources. So leg tap is going to have to be pitched, and we got Kodachi for 1. But leg tap is a 1 cost, as Kodachi does not have go again. No blocks on the Kodachi. Corey will fall to 3, and that will end the turn. Corey, now in a very commanding spot here. Luka unfortunately just didn't have the cards. The leg tap might have been able to help there, but Luka needed to see a little bit more damage. The max Luka could have had there would have been 4. That is actually true, but Corey could have blocked it with 1 card out of the hands to block the Kodachi. Corey though goes Kodachi flying kick for 7. That's going to drag both cards out of hand there for Luka, and now we are in the Iroh lockout. Oh, I know. Actually, excuse me. Luka only blocked for 5. The flying kick does it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I would have done it even with a 6 block, to be fair. Luka is not even running Razor's Reflex. Just going all in on the attack actions. But Corey takes it. Ira, unfortunately, but fortunately enough for Corey there, takes the win here in round 3. Comes over the top. Just whopping with the kicks. Just kicking them right down out of your screens, unfortunately. But Luka had a pretty good Benji deck. I think if he tweaks it up just a little bit, he gets he could have a pretty scary commoner look there. So, but that rounds us out. Round number 3. Round 4 is going to come at you really quick, guys. So don't go anywhere. And I promise eventually you'll get some music. So, so stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. Commoner goes quick. So we'll catch you at the start of round number 4.
Oh, what is this called? This is cable output.
Alright, let's see how these audio levels here work out, fellas.
Pain is seeping out, demons taking center stage. Spirits in the crowd, are you not entertained? This world has its way of bringing me to my knees.
Well, I hope everybody's awake.
I don't know which
Because if you're not, you are now. We're testing audio here and make sure we get our balances here. Be a little bit louder on the sound, not for the music.
Yeah, well, I'm putting a limiter on it so it'll never blast like that again.
You know what? I like waking people up though. That was a good horn. That's like good background music at the moment, but like people are talking, so it just needs to go up a little bit, and we'll be covered.
Got to find my own way through. Gotta be the light in the dim with all I do. When I hit a wall, won't wait the light. If I trip and fall,
How's that audio level sounding there,
you
guys?
know I'll sleep when I die. But I got to go, got to find my own way through. Gotta be the light in the dim with all I do. When I hit a wall, won't wave the white. If I trip and fall, you know I'll sleep when I die.
Together, this is a shock just to me and you. And if we ever go together again, I wanna promise that we see this through. So I am not free to be whoever I want to be. Can somebody come? Can somebody come in? Can someone come and rescue me? I'm not afraid to be who I want to be. I'm not afraid. Can somebody rescue me? 'Cause I am not afraid. Can somebody rescue me? 'Cause I am not afraid. Rescue me.
Whoops. How you doing, fellas? Round
I
four is
don't
up.
know.
Oh, I already got it.
Yeah.
Friday, table 2. How we doing, fellas?
I'll give you 85% credit.
Oh my
Oh,
god, we on
I'll help
helmet
him here.
cam today? I like
Yep. Action news, action hero.
it. Action 5 coming at you. A whole bunch of IRAs made their way down today to overrun the local fun.
Oh, are you rhyming now?
I am. How we doing, fellas?
I've been Ira for 8 months. Corey copied me. I just want that in there for the record.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just doing some XP grinding, and I'll go back to having fun with other decks.
All right, I rolled a 6 with 2 today.
I rolled a 7.
Your choice.
I think I'll go second then.
Yep.
You want me to cut it all?
Oh, you do whatever you want, buddy. I already
No.
shuffled.
Okay.
Alright, just
Wow, that's rude.
so Corey wouldn't leave
I'll go Ken.
the whole time and
No.
drop the volume all the way down.
Yeah, I don't like to wait for people.
Yeah, you're good. Good luck, man.
GG.
Okay.
Um,
I'm ready to
I'm gonna start with the lake tap for 4.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' this Sunday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are excited because we're coming at you from the helmet cam of Kenneth as we lay into round 4 action of Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner. That's right, Commoner. That's in the Blitz format there, only commons. But before we dig into that, this commoner here brought to you by Out of the Box Gaming. Out of the Box Gaming store local to Thomasville, North Carolina. They specialize in in-store play and a marketplace for trading card singles. So if you're in the market for anything Flesh and Blood or anything TCG, really, check out Out of the Box Gaming in person or outoftheboxgaming.com. Corey here, he's back. He's at it. We got another Ira. He is facing off against, so it's just all Ira all day. Kenneth also bringing in the Ira here. Kenneth was our turn 1. Corey here went with Kadachi. Kadachi accidentally broke the combat chain flying kick. Oh man, had he done that earlier, oh, it would have been 2 more. But alas, misses the 2 more. Kenneth here is going to end up taking some damage here from these pummels. From this pummel here, it is only a +2 on the pummel. It is going to send it up to 9. It was a 5, 6, 7 flying kick because of the Goliath gauntlet. But unfortunately, you got to keep an eye on that. As Hardened Crossjab and Goliath gauntlet will break the combat chain. You got to pop them early if you want to do that. So Kenneth here will take 5 after blocking 4, and then will discard a Surging Strike. So Corey broke both of his. Kenneth, though, responds with, he's going to start with breaking his Hardened Cross Traps and Goliath Gauntlet, so his chain does not get broken. And then Kenneth will go Kadachi Flying Kick after that. Who would have thought? So who do you have winning? Do you have Kenneth or Corey? Kenneth was our turn 1. He decided just to Arsenal card and pass. Corey was our tempo turn. And now we have Flying Kick coming in here for 9. Now, no pummel here from Kenneth threatening. So that is a saving grace. Kenneth letting us know that the pummel took out 7 damage from this turn. As he would have had a Surging Strike for 7. Actually, technically, taking out 5 damage for this turn, as he would have had a Surging Strike for 7, Flying Kick for 7. On both of those. Corey says, I will take it. No hand disruption here from Kenneth, but Corey says, oh, fuck, I'm in trouble. Says, you gotta try something. Is what he does, staring down the face of oppressive kicks. Kicking him right back down as Corey pitches a yellow Soulby Strike to come in for Kadachi. Kenneth goes no blocks on both the Kadachis. So 3 damage coming across. Kenneth down to 11. Leg tap for 4, go again. Corey this time pitching the Whirling Mist Blossom. Throwing it to the bottom. Whirling Mist Blossom is a pretty cool Irish specialization, but it's hard to hit. But at last, Corey goes leg tap. Oh my god, we're flying through this. Yes, don't kick me for that pun, but oh, anyways. Look, I tap out, all right? I tap out. These jokes just really didn't have the legs to it. Kenneth, he starts his turn. Kadachi, flying. Again, just flying through this. Corey goes, no blocks. So Kenneth has his own leg tap. It's like mirror matches. A hardcore mirror matches on these turns. You see one, you know what the other one is to expect. Corey blocks 2 on that leg tap, and then a head jab for 3. This time, this is a lethal attack alert. Kenneth with the helmet cam coming in. I don't think he's got that. I think he's just on the standing. Looks like he's on the standing desk at the moment, and he's got that that long webcam stand to get that overarching view. Corey here blocks 3, 2 cards in hand. Kenneth draws back up. No arsenal for either player. That's been that explosive. As Corey finds up at 2 life, very low, potentially dead to Kadachis on some following turns. Kenneth here, though, uses life total resources, no blocks. The Kadachis, we know Corey does have pummels potentially available in his deck. With Rising Knee Thrust for 2. Ooh, threatening Razors here. Kenneth blocks 3. Respects it. No response there from Corey. Cleans up and passes. Kenneth thinks he might be able to close it. I'm sorry, Corey was out of cards in the hand, so no Razor's Reflex threat in there. Kenneth says Kadachi for 1. Corey just might be tempoed out, to be fair. Kenneth only had to blow 1 card from the hand. Ooh, we see another pummel. I think Corey's running all 3 pummel varieties. And Razor Reflexes. We see that blocked out for 2. Corey just didn't have it. Push the point for 4. No Gogan currently. Corey's going to have to use 2 cards to block this if he wants to prevent no damage. Corey says, I'm going to go digging for defense reactions. Puts only 1 card back in. Goes looking. Hope Merchant's Hood there. An instant destroy it. Shuffle any number of cards from your hand into your deck. Then draw that many cards. Corey's looking for a defense reaction here. Looking for the sink blows of the paper scenes. Oh, he had 1 from the hand. He'll block the 4. Ops the 1. Kenneth does go Snapdragon Sailor. Soul Beat for 4. Corey has to have the other defense reaction to block all of it, but he will at least stay alive. He'll block 3, take 1, fall to 1, and now Kenneth has Corey just about tempoed out. Corey will just draw. Kenneth gets his 4 for the turn and gets to lay in with the Pain Train. Oh boy, Ira v. Ira. This is why. Oh no. Oh god, Kenneth, he nomboed out of hands. He popped his Hope Merchants. He's put 2 back, says he had all blues in there. Kenneth does not want to give up tempo. So there we go. Kenneth gonna try to continue on with the Pain Train, drawing 2. But again, Kadachi lockout. Kenneth's very happy with the cards he drew. All he needs is Kadachi, attack for 4, and then an attack. Kadachi for 1. Corey, every Kadachi is going to grab a card out of his hands. Corey just continues to block. Torn to tempo. 5 on hit. Go again. Corey can only block for 4. That one gets it straight up. But had Corey been able to block it, Kenneth would have had the Arsenal card and pass back. Wouldn't they just keep the Pain Train on there later? But alas, it's commoner, so not all in on the 3 blocks. Kenneth takes it, and that's usually what happens in the Ira. One person gets the tempo down there at the end and gets to lock them out until they eventually either fatigue or just get kicked right across the head as it comes over and ruins their game. But we have a wild change up in just people. We're not watching one person today. We're not watching one. We're watching multiple people. Gotta see a nice wide variety of players. As Kenneth is our round 4 victor, but that'll end it up here. We're going back to the music and back to pause. Welcome to Commoner, ladies and gentlemen. But round 5 should come rather quick, so don't fret. But we'll catch you guys shortly.
So I realized actually, I don't actually have this on the live stream, so the audio won't play at all. Yeah, so I can just leave it alone.
we doing the whole poster thing?
Yeah, that's happening too. Don't worry about it.
All right.
We'll just give that to the winner then.
Fuck it. That's already $300.
My days have been numbered too long since your irreplaceable heart has gone. I can't shut my eyes before dawn. A life without you has been hard.
Yeah, well, that's why I put them back. To be fair, I did see
I
it.
want to keep them here, if I just want to use them for something at my house. I'm not sure.
How much was that scanning organizer that you guys saw online?
I don't know. I'll have to pull it up.
Better anyway.
But alright, but the other round turns up. Hey guys, the next round's up.
Like, you know, last one I approve.
I'm gonna run the old faithful and go from there.
I roll.
I roll.
Good luck, have fun, fellas.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, I got a 7. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Sunday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named in the awesome production studio. Excited to bring you round 5 coverage. We are blitzing through these. It's not even Blitz. It's technically sort of Blitz. It is Blitz, but it's not. It's Commoner. It is Out of the Box Gaming's Armored Commoner event. That's right, Commoner. Only common cards allowed in the decks, except heroes. Heroes can be of any rarity, but alas, none of those pesky legendary rares or majestics. You won't see them, and especially no fables. Maybe we'll make a little switch up and allow a fable in for one time or not. I don't know, but before we dig into the turn action here, a little bit about Out of the Box Gaming. Out of the Box Gaming is a store local to Thomasville, North Carolina. Specialize in in-store play and a marketplace for all things TCG. It's kind of like your Star City Games or your TCG player, but with a more local game store feel. So if you're in the market for updating your deck, tuning it out, or want to branch off into a different kind of into more card games there, check out Out of the Box Gaming in person or outoftheboxgaming.com. I know they still have the MetaZoo. That's a big one there for anybody's looking for that. So we got Corey back again, even though he did take a loss in the previous round. He is back at it on the big screen, going to try to continue that Ira shenanigans, but he is up against Michael here with the Dorinthia. This is Michael's second time with the Dorinthia, trying to prove its worth and show the Norwegian champion Oscar what's what in the commoner format. So Michael says he wants to be the best Dorinthia in the world. I put words in his mouth there, but Michael straight up said he was better than Oscar. So we'll no, I jest. He did not, but we'll imagine that he did. So coming at you from the side view down there, the bottom of your screen is Michael as he came in for an attack for 6, popped his refraction boulders, and follow up with an attack for 3, coming in with 2 cards in hand, 1 floating. So Michael is going to have to rely on his Iron Song response and Stroke the Foresights, stuff like that. He's going to lose his Steel Blade. Or no, excuse me. He's going to lose his Singing Steel Blade. He's going to lose his Iron Song Determination. And some of his other Dorinthia specializations there. Steel Blade Supremacy, there it is. That's the card I was looking for. So it's going to be a little bit of the same story, the same stuff going on, but with some slight variations. You know, who would have thought Dawnblade's a common card, though? Oh my god. That's a meaty one there. But like I said, like I gotta say though, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, Commoner has been exploding. So if you're watching this back on the pod, just let you know, Commoner has been all of the rage lately. So I recommend it. If you haven't tried it out yet, put yourself up a deck together, spend some thought effort on it, get the brain, get the gears turning. And come join an event. Corey here, Kadachi, Soul Bead, strike for 3. That's a yellow flavor. On head go again. Michael should be able to defend that one up, no problem, if he wants to with the card from the hand. So far, Michael has liked his grip. He's got the counter on the Dawn Blade, so definitely doesn't want to lose it. It's going to be hard for Michael to generate Go Again on the reaction phase, as Glint is not available in the deck, I believe. I believe Glint's a rare art. I'll have to check myself on that one later, but Soulbeat Strike does hit for 3, has Go Again. It's really, when you're playing the commoner, it's smart. Anything you can do to prevent your opponent from getting action points, you take it. Some strategies is take cards out of the hand. Other is to just prevent on-hit Go Again effects. That is usually the best way to stop that up. Now we got Whirling Mist Blossom coming in for 2. Michael says, I will block that for 2. Does not want the draw effect. Whirling Mist Blossom already has Go Again. Corey was thinking the Snapdragon Scaler. She technically could. Corey says he's just so used to Soulbeat. Stony Woodenhog now coming in. The Hardened Crosstap and Galactic Gauntlet would have closed the chain. Luckily, it doesn't matter there. Just left up till the cleanup. Oh, man. Corey coming in for 9. Stony Woodenhog effect gets the +1 when it's defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards. Michael, with a begrudging sigh, says, I'm taking 9. Falls to 4, but he really likes his hand. We'll see. Dorinthia definitely in Blitz can make up that 12 damage, but we'll see if this can happen here in Commoner. Or in regular Blitz, excuse me, and now in the Commoner. So, Michael here, Gallantry Gold in a yellow hit and run. That's going to give this Dawn Blade Go Again. It's a great way to give Go Again. Dawn Blade coming in for 5. Go Again. Oh, Sharpened Steel and then Dawn Blade. So hold on. So another +3 coming in for 8. Oh, hold on. 10? All right, yeah, coming in for 8, a little bit of a attack discrepancy there. Michael's like, oops, my math. He said 8 originally and then said 10 on accident later on. So had to jump in there real quick and get that handled there. But yeah, only coming in for 8. Who do you guys have winning this matchup? Do you have the Dorinthia or do you have the Ira? Ira's been on a tear, but would love to see the Dorinthia take it. I think we had to vote for Dorinthia on principle again, just like with a Benji, but I do think Ira takes the game. Here we go. Corey blocking for 7. So technically blocked with the Mist Blossom, went to reactions, reacted with a Fate Foreseen. Michael pumps it by 3. Sends it up to 11. Corey is going to take 4, and then the Dawn Blade gets to come in again. Oop, the Iron Song does go to the graveyard. All right, Dawn Blade coming in for 5. Michael lets us know he's a little bit exhausted, and to be fair, it is. It's pretty late for him. He's one of our Europeans, so he will send Corey down to 3. Great response there from Michael, but now Michael's in a little bit of trouble here. The problem that you get when you allow Ninja to send you low is that unless you really threaten that lethal and pull the cards out, you are going to potentially get tempoed out here. So Corey now can go Kodachi card in the hand. Michael will have to respond with 2 cards this turn. It is also possible Corey here has a Razor's Reflex and might actually sneak the game out. So Michael's there's 2 cards out of the hands. Now if Corey has a 1 for, yeah, there's the Razor's Reflex. Great call there from Michael to block both of the Kodachis and not die. Well done. Michael down to 1. Additionally there, Corey could have plussed up and got an additional card had he had an attack, a 1 for 4 attack. like a leg tap, a red leg tap, and that would have pulled an additional card out of Michael's hand there, and left Michael down at 1. But alas, Michael gets to keep 2 cards in the hand to start it off. He pitches one of those to leave 1 floating, come in Dawn Blade for 5. Corey does not like his grip at all, shuffles all 4 back in. He wants to find some defense reactions, I think, to keep himself potentially alive here. As it's a 3-1 game. It's close. Michael needs to pull cards out of the hand. Needs to just about pull every card out of the hand and or win the game right here. Otherwise, Michael will not have a grip bigger than 2 for the rest of the game, to be fair. And it's very possible here Michael's just going to arsenal a card and move along. But I wouldn't put it past him to potentially have an Iron Song response. Corey only blocks for 5. A red Iron Song response could end the game. Out for blood. Only for 2, though. Pushes it up to 7. But Corey also has the Fate Foreseen. There we go. Michael succeeded there. Pulled 3 cards out of the hand. But Corey with a blue will take 2 cards out of Michael's hand and all the counters drop. So Michael is down to, down to 2 cards a turn. And this looks to now be the Corey show, as he's going to be able to block up the Dawn Blade. And Corey will start to gain card advantage and tempo out from here. Unless some sort of attack reaction shenanigans gets across from Michael. But alas, it does not look in that way. That the Corey had the well-timed defense reactions, and Michael was color short, unfortunately. So, Michael, 2 cards out of the hand there. Now going into 2 cards. I see a hit and run peeking through. Sharpened Steel puts it up +2. And swinging with the Dawn Blade now coming in for 5. And that's all Michael's going to be able to do. Corey knows he can block this with 1 card. Stay alive and come back now. Shunts, I believe, are rares. Ooh, I have to look that up. Yeah, shunts are rares. So Corey does not have to worry about shunts. Corey ended up just blocking 2 cards, keeping his life total high. Going 2 cards in the hand. Kadachi again. And alas, Ira will take this game. Kadachi. Michael's going to lose a 2nd card. The next attack then Corey comes in. If it's a attack reaction, he'll win the game straight up. Or he will at least get... Oh, going to get both cards out of Michael's hand now. His leg tap for 4. Michael has to block all out. And Corey will rinse, repeat. Michael, in his turn, has to pass it. Draw the 4 up. Back into Corey. And we will continue to watch this go down until Corey fatigues Michael out or gets that last point of damage across. Kadachi. We're going to see Kadachi attack. Corey is thinking it, yeah. Just keep going with the Kadachis. Corey is thinking about getting fancy there, but doesn't need to. Stony Wound Hug. Woot woot skadoot. Michael blocks for 6. Michael will draw up to 4, and the writing is on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately enough, as it is, that's the sad state sometimes gets into. Corey does have his opponent almost completely locked out. Now, there is a chance Corey goes to Nambo hand here, which is going to be difficult with a 4-card grip and an arsenal card, but it is commoner, so it is possible. But alas, Michael will always lose 2 cards from the hand as double Kadachis. Now, unless Corey draws no 0-cost cards, which might have actually happened here. Hold on a minute. We got a flying kick for 5. Corey, though, has pummels. I think this is pummel. Michael blocks 6. Has to. Yep, there's the pummel. +2 up to 7. Michael says, yep. Makes sense. Oh, man, unfortunately. Corey, he actually did draw a non-zero pitch. I thought that might be Michael's only out there in the Blitz, but alas, the pummel still though. I said Corey loves the pummels, and I agree with that. Pummel real good in all formats. Just pulls cards out of the hand as well. So that cleans us out here for round number 5. Oh boy, I telling you, commoners, so much fun. We're cruising through the games here. So don't go anywhere. You know, round 6 will come shortly. We will be doing our prize giveaway. We'll do that in-house, and then round 6 after that. So not too shabby, but Michael doing well with the Dorinthia. I'd like to see it. And eventually he'll tweak it right, and it'll just come across strong, I hope. But so far, it's the Ira. It's the Ira domination. So that cleans us out here. We'll catch you guys for round number 6.
Blocking if people are simply not blocking. Yep.
Who won?
Yeah, I was checking to see if the audio was. It didn't look like it was registered. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's not Mark.
I will. Okay. Okay, so I just gotta defend to tie. Um. Ira is tough.
I'll give no comments on that.
Yes.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Brent, you should be proud I never went to time. But I've lost a lot. Don't be.
What's up with music? Yeah, music's
Firing
louder
wolf.
than you.
Yes.
It sounds like a high school girl took over the radio.
You can
Yeah,
mute. You can mute.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Sunday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and I am happy and sad at the same time because I'm bringing you round number 6. So another flesh and blood, awesome action coming your direction. But sad to say, this is the last event for the week, or for today. Until next week, though. After that, but alas, it is Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner, round number 6. Again, sad face. Out of the Box Gaming Store, local to Thomasville, North Carolina. You know what they specialize in store play and a marketplace for trading cards, singles, and other bits of TCG action. So if you're looking to kind of dip your toes into some Metazoos, some Pokemon, Digimon, whatever, or you're just trying to build up a new commoner deck, or you see some spice that you like after these national events, check out Out of the Box Gaming in person or outoftheboxgaming.com. For round number 6 here at the top of your screen, we got Bartosz on the Dorinthia coming at trying to get the Warriors' revenge. Straight up against the Ninjas, against Corey on the Ira. Ira so far has been just absolutely dominating commoner event, so by general consensus may end up looking to limit the character a little bit. So we'll see in the upcoming weeks, but alas, in this week it is likely the Ira show. I think Corey's already got it locked out, but that's okay. Bartosz here coming in for a whole bunch of damage, but Corey says, you're turn 1, I'm turn 0. I can afford to lose these cards and only take 1 damage. So I'll ask Corey at 19. Draws up with Bartosz there as he passes the turn. Bartosz at the 20. So Corey only 1 life down, and we'll see Ira get to work. We'll see if Corey sends the Heart and Crossstrap Galagon Flying Kick the right way this time. If not, it's no big deal. You're only talking 2 damage, but it is still pretty good, especially when you pummel it. Lady. Corey did it again! I'm telling you! He did it again, because we said it. He did. Kadashi for 2. Maybe we'll see him Arsenal it instead then. I'd like to see that. But alas, maybe not. Or maybe just keep it and wait for the next Flying Kick to come around. So 19-0 as Bartosz shooting the first one. Bartosz sends 1 in front of this one with the Reaction Boulders. Corey, is going to break his Crossstrap and Gauntlets for them. No, the first turn, Corey! Flying Kick coming in for 6, since it's the yellow. It's the yellow, though. So coming in for 6, not 7, thanks to the Goliath Gauntlet. Could have came in for 8. Real sad. 2 cards in hand here for Corey, and I think there's still a pummel here, though. That's why he didn't maybe just Arsenal this and pass it. Bartosz doesn't necessarily like it. I agree with that assessment. This is rough. Corey, though, he's going to have to get some reps in. He's going to have to practice there. Bartosz will block 3, and Corey will yellow pummel. Put it up to 9. Could have been 11. On hit, discard. Bartosz most definitely is going to have to lose some cards out of the hand, either in defense reactions and or both. So Bartosz says sink below. Opting not to sink, will take 2 and discard. Could have been 4. So Bartosz falls to 16. Corey misses out 2 points of damage, but it just might not matter. As Bartosz not going to have a lot of action on his turn. Exactly 0 action. As Bartosz in his turn arsenals a card and passes away. Corey will have a full tempo turn here. So Corey, yellow pitch into the zone. It's yellow soul we strike, so these are Kadachi's. 1 go again. Kadachi's a nice 1-for-1. If there's a 0 cost card in your pitch zone, Kadachi gains go again. Backbone of the Ninja. Whirling Mist Blossom coming in for 3. On hit, draw 2. generally doesn't get into hit, but it threatens it. Oh, Bartosz goes no defense and the reactions. Corey, of course, no reactions for that. Bartosz has a face for seeing. Corey would plus up with the Razor's reflex here if he has it. We know he plays them. No Razor's reflex though. Soul Beat strike for 3. On hit, go again. I believe Corey's playing it this way. Instead of chipping away for the 1 extra on the Kodachi, he's opting to probably Arsenal this carry. And keep card advantage. Corey, yep, Arsenal's a card, passes away. Bartosz did sink below. He did sink. So something was sunk. How's everybody still doing today? If you're enjoying the coverage today, if you had a good time, make sure you hit that like button and the little subscribe, as well as check out the Discord link in the description below. Come join the Discord, see what all the fun, crazy action is that's going around, and just come sign up. Come sign up for an event. We'd love to have you. More than welcome to come. Any area, any region, any level of skill is open and available to play. It's a pretty friendly area. Pretty friendly format. So you should have a good time nonetheless. That's part of the requirements when you come in, is to have a great time. Bartosz here goes Dawnblade, Alpha Blood, Stroke of Foresight. Says he maybe could have broke the refraction boulders there. But he's still coming in. Bartosz says he's he's learning it through, trying to figure out instantly. It's good though. It's a good step though to take when you instantly see where you maybe could have improved your turn or where you made a mistake. I don't think Bartosz made any mistakes there. I think he maybe could have considered improving his turn. In turns, when improving his turn, he was looking for the extra counters on the Dawnblade, trying to go deep instead of the aggro. So there's definitely 2 routes when it comes to the warrior. You can go the aggro strategy, where it's just all gas, no brakes, which sometimes also goes into the counter strategy as well. But a lot of times you can maybe string out your turns a little bit wider. I believe I actually am a big fan of Bartosz's strategy, though. Get the damage in where you can, and keep your shields up as well. Bartosz here takes the 2 after Kodachi. So it'll take 3 total, down to 12. Corey comes in the Stony Wootenhog, woo woots kadoot. Coming in for 6, possible 7. When Stony Wootenhog is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it has +1. So it is currently at 7, but potentially probably going to be 6. It would be incentivized for Bartosz here to keep his health total high. A lot of times it's more incentivized to just kind of chip away when you're playing against a ninja instead of trying to do explosives backs and forths. Bartosz blocks 3, go to reactions. Oh no, the pummel. Oh god, and it's the red pummel too. This right now is an attack for 11. Oh no, it is up to 11. Bartosz, it does have the favor scene, so he pulls the 1 off, up to 7 block. Now it is going to be for 10. It'll take 3, go down to 9, discard a card. Oh man, Corey ripping cards out of the hands. And still getting damage in there. That leaves Bartosz with a single card in the hand. He's going to have to Arsenal and pass again. Now, Bartosz should be doing a good job with just surviving through the tempo turns that he gives back to his opponent. Corey is looking to just keep the pedal to the metal here and send it forward as he sends the Kodachis, pushes the Kodachis, both of them. There it is. 3 damage total represented there. Bartosz will take both of them. You don't have to worry about the maximum momentum here, which is the big reason why you see people blocking that second Kodachi and Blitz over Commoner here. Now, Corey, though, has the all too good card, Flying Kick for 6. No go again, no possible go again. And Corey has nothing floating, no other stuff going on. Just the 1 card in hand, which will likely Arsenal after this, but still. 9 damage represented this turn. what was it? 11 plus or 14 damage represented the last turn. Ira showcasing her strength as Bartosz throws some equipment in front of it and a card. Falls to 5. But he will at least have a turn. 3 cards in hand, 1 card in the arsenal. As Bartosz goes in naked Dawnblade, there's always a chance for a warrior to sneak a game out. You never know. You accidentally short the attack reaction. Speaking of sneaking games out there, the Nationals event winning in yesterday. Or the day before that, sorry. Prism player got very aggressive. Dropped double auras on his turn. And ended up getting blown out afterwards. It was a real sad moment. He had complete control of the game. Alright, so here we go. Bartosz raises reflex. +3 on that one. So 6 over 4 makes 2. Corey down to 8. Bartosz will have to break his refraction boulders here if he wants to give this Dawnblade go again to swing again. But Bartosz right now, considering whether or not he wants to go aggro or go wide. I kind of like the idea of just going crazy. Yeah, raises reflex on top of it. Nice. Bartosz coming in for another 3. So 9 total. Corey will fall down to 5. 5 total. Not bad. Way to even the game out there. Now, Bartosz here, though, he could break his refraction boulders and come in for 3 and get a counter. I actually think you do that. But Bartosz likes the card, though, so he arsenals it instead. So I'm not so sure. I think Bartosz, considering whether he should have done that or not, for the last. All right. I think Bartosz maybe could have just plus up with the first Razor's Reflex hit and then go into Refraction Boulders and do the second Razor's Reflex. Instead of 9 damage, he would have threatened 12 damage that turn. After he knew the hit had already hit. So we'll probably text him after to see what his kind of thought process was there. As Corey, oh no, Kadachi flying kick for 7. And then pummel after that. And that does it. Oh, man. Bartosz was still dead. He was still dead, though, after that. Darn, what a shame. Although, Corey, you threatened 12 damage. You get an extra 3. Corey could have been down to 2. Yeah, wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have done it there, but Corey, with the dominating, oppressive ninja, comes in over the top, says he thinks he's going to retire the dash out, or retire the Ira out and play dash. He thinks so. We'll have to look for that next week, but I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. But that will wrap it up here for round number 6. Remember, this is Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Blitz, brought to you by us, Uncharted Realms. I'm Brent, alongside John and James, and we want to say thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for enjoying the coverage, and thank you for playing in the events and watching it. So, once again, we appreciate you guys, but that'll cover it up until next week. 2 events. We got next week, no stream on Friday, but we do have the event Friday, a Armory Blitz, and then Sunday, yet again, Armory Commoner. But it will likely be minus Ira. Will likely be minus Ira on the next Sunday. So if that interests you, come out, join the events. We're also doing an in-person farewell welcome to Raid. So keep an eye out on the YouTube for the video coverage of the farewell welcome to Raid. We're going to see about recording up some of the games and getting them to you guys later. So should be a pretty fun time coming up. So if that interests you, though, hit that like button, hit the subscribe so you can keep getting notified, and hit that Discord link in the description below. But that covers us out here, guys. Until next time, take care.